Well, we all knew it was a matter of time, but it's not quite official yet.
What?
Governor Ron Desantis is about to sit down with Elon Musk to drop the skinny on his bid.
You are correct.
For 24.
Who said something about, oh, bitch, you cooking?
I'm Jasper Gonzo, and this is anybody surprised at this point?
No!
Is what's next. Good Wednesday, everyone. Jasper Gonzo, what's next? Your daily dose, of course. Hope you guys are doing well today. Well, we knew it was bound to happen. You know, it's not quite official yet. It'll be official come 6 p.m. tonight. But Governor Ron Desantis, who has been a policy savage over the better part of his last 4 years regarding COVID, the vax, Disney, increasing parents' ability, how they educate their children, you name it, he has gone after it, especially when it goes against parents and just in general in the state of Florida. So he sits down tonight, 6 p.m. East Coast, with Elon Musk. And I'm sure it should be a very interesting conversation. Now, ever since his rollout, soft rollout, for his appearance at CPAC earlier this year, people knew that, well, maybe he might run. And as every month passed, it got closer and closer and closer, especially once he hit Iowa. But should be an interesting conversation. Let's take a look. This comes out of Breitbart. Ron DeSantis to announce his 24 bid during conversation with Elon Musk on Twitter. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is expected to announce his 24 presidential bid during a conversation with Elon Musk tonight at 6 p.m. Sources familiar with the plans confirmed to Breitbart News. The source familiar confirmed Wednesday's Fox News report detailing the governor's plan to formally jump into the 24 presidential race after months of speculation. DeSantis is also slated to officially file paperwork with the Federal Election Commission, per the confirmed report. The governor's wife, Casey DeSantis, also teased the announcement, sharing the Fox News article with the caption, "Big if true." The forthcoming announcement follows months of speculation and the governor playing it coy, refusing to wholly reveal his political intentions after continuing inquiries from various news outlets. Initial rumors indicate the governor would not consider announcing until after the Florida legislative session, which ended May 5th. In the following weeks, DeSantis has signed a series of legislation addressing woke transgender ideology being pushed upon children, as well as bills to combat illegal immigration, eliminating diversity, equity, inclusion, I love it, initiatives in higher education. Wednesday's announcements also come months after former President Donald Trump has been a consistent series of preemptive strikes on the governor. Yes, he's gone after nobody else, but straight up attacks on DeSantis since CPAC, which DeSantis has refused to fully address, often failing to speak of the former president by name despite their once amicable relationship. Trump insists on awarded him with the nickname Ron DeSanctimonious and has deemed the governor unelectable and a little lightweight. Trump notably announced that his presidential campaign in November in front of a packed house at his Mar-a-Lago home. Months later, a pro-Trump super PAC Made America Great Again filed an ethics complaint against DeSantis, accusing the governor of engaging in illegal conduct by running what it described as a shadow presidential campaign. Of course, that got dismissed. Announcing on Twitter is perfect for Ron DeSantis, a Trump advisor told Breitbart News. This way, he doesn't have to interact with people, and the media can't ask him any questions. Did anybody ask Trump any questions when Trump made his announcement at Mar-a-Lago? That will be a no. The announcement comes on the heels of DeSantis traveling to various areas of the country, promoting what he has dubbed the Florida Blueprint, visiting early primary New Hampshire twice already. New Hampshire. The latest Morning Consult poll shows Trump leading 24 GOP primary by 38 points, but DeSantis has dismissed it. Quote, "I'm not a candidate, so we'll see if and when that changes," DeSantis said when asked about Trump's dominance last month. The whole thing with Ron DeSantis is that he is amazing at policy. If you look over his 4 years, easily, you could take his top 25 policies that he has signed into law and that have benefited the state of Florida. And regarding the, quote, Florida blueprint, could be used in any state in the country. Well, any red state in the country. Of course, we know that California and New York and the other West Coast whack job states, they're just dying out there. So it really doesn't matter for them. But the one thing that's accurate about the article is that Trump has been attacking Ron since prior to the November midterm elections. He was at Ohio, and that's when he dubbed him Ron DeSanctimonious. And it was just days before. And of course, after the midterm where DeSantis was so dominant in Florida, he whipped Charlie Crist's ass by 20 points and helped Marco Rubio, who a lot of people thought wasn't going to be reelected again, dominate Miami-Dade. For the first time in Florida's history, a Democrat county in Miami-Dade voted Republican. And then, of course, Rubio got in. But the only red wave that appeared was in his state, while everything else was a trickle. You could say some of it was Trump's fault. You could say a lot of it was the GOP's fault, especially when it came to Turconeck McConnell, who did his damnedest to make sure that conservatives who were running in certain states, like Arizona and Washington State and Alaska, got fucked over. So you can go that route. But we just had Tim Scott announce the other day that he was running, and Trump congratulated him, but then attacked Ron DeSantis in the same breath. So if Ron wasn't this big of a threat, why would Trump be attacking him since October, when Ron had no inclination whatsoever about running and gave no hint whatsoever about running for 24 when he was in the midst of a re-election bid in his state of Florida? So this should be an interesting conversation tonight. It should be very, very interesting because Elon is going to pull no punches. But for the Trump campaign to go, well, DeSantis can announce it on Twitter because, he'll get no questions and he won't take any heat. Elon will ask him pointed questions. Elon's not going to be like these ass wipes on The View, on CNN, on MSNBC. People think these dying legacy that doesn't watch. Of course, now we have woke Fox, ever since they fired Tucker. But it's going to be a good conversation. And I'll be tuning in tonight, and I hope you guys will too. So, yeah. Looks like it's on like Donkey Kong. I'm Jasper Gonzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more just like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share, subscribe to it, hit the notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. And we'll see you next time. Peace.